Good morning, guys. It's the first trade of the day. It's 8 in the morning. I'm still in major scrub mode right now because I literally just got up. I shorted Ethereum Classic right now. Big reason why I'm shorting Ethereum Classic is because of this right here. Shorting Ethereum Classic because the RSI just got too high, and we got a series of a higher high on price action, but a lower high, right, on RSI, which indicates that strength is actually being lost in the market right now, and they are very much so wanting to drive it down. So now we figure out what some of our targets are, right? But we first of all have to differentiate where we are in this structure of Elliott wave, and there could be many different combinations of different paths that we're at right now. So now I'm just more so just waiting around to see where this could possibly land. I'm thinking somewhere right around here for a 1% gain, like right there, about 1784. That's kind of my projection right now of where I'm thinking of closing it. Okay, 1780, 8125 around there. Very quick $300 gain this morning, or about 2%, we'll say. Yeah, this is a pretty decent 1.7% scalp right here. So let's figure it out again, because I'm very groggy still, right? Something happened with Ethereum Classic fundamentally that drove it up to ridiculous prices, and that something was because Coinbase announced that they were going to be listing it. Everyone thought it was going to be Ripple, but it's actually Coinbase. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, Ethereum Classic is the one that's going to be listed on there. And now we have to figure out, is it going to be getting a series of much higher highs? Like, we're at a peak right now, right? Like, we're at a peak right now, and it's still going upwards, but we're also double peaking as well, okay? Like, we're hitting a resistance, but we're triple peaking on like a 1 hour time frame actually here, okay? So we're losing steam despite us getting a series of higher highs. Like, that's a higher high, that's a higher high. This is a lower high, that is a lower high. So now I might have literally just caught it at the very top here, but the top of what, right? That's a big question now too. And how far into the structure are we right now if this is an impulse wave up? Yeah, so there's many confusing signs right now. So it's very difficult for me to gauge where I should be taking my profit right here. So it's more so gonna have to just be riding it. Like, we're about to get a golden crossover as well on a higher time frame. But here's the thing, like, we're double peaking pretty hard right now, and I just can see it breaking down very soon. Like right here, I see it breaking down, to be quite honest, okay? This is the point where I see it breaking down. And I would like to take my target, or my price rather, my target right around 84-ish, right? Yeah, so 80. Actually, I should probably just go to 84-ish. This is a scalping for you right here. Maybe 85 right there. 85 will be 15, 26, $270 profit wise. 1.45%, 1.5 around 1.45, yeah. Okay, so now we're just gonna be waiting for the market to come down. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna actually like freshen up and stuff because I literally like woke up, played a game of Dota. And now I'm gonna start my morning. I'm in a massive like I'm very motivated this morning. I'm super motivated. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I have a new wind that just kind of disappeared for a month, but now it just kind of came back to me. So yeah, I'm feeling good this morning. All right, guys, what's up? Good morning. How's everybody doing? So I'm kicking off the morning with a short for Ethereum Classic right now. I don't know how far it's going to go, but I thought I'd start talking more about the positions while I'm actually in them, not always after it, right? So I'm in a short position right now simply because I see a double peak right here pretty much, right? Just simply did not break above it on a 15-minute chart. On a 10-minute chart, I see a series of a higher high right here, but a series of a lower high on the histogram with also downwards peaking right there, okay? So on our side, losing strength, price action, gaining price action, histogram, downticking instead. So now what I do is I go over to a 10-minute chart to confirm the previous peak, right? Higher, this is a higher RSI, higher price action, but lower RSI here, right? At higher price action, which indicates overall it is losing strength. My target is for a quick 1.5% scalp where I plan to close my position at about 85 cents right there, 17.85 for a $280 profit this morning. All right, so we are starting to see some of our positions fill up right here. I don't want to ruin my hair, guys. I got to go a lot today, so I don't want to put on my headset. I'll make sure to get like an actual microphone that sits on my desk very soon when I move, which will be soon. Yeah, so we're starting to fill up some of these positions right here. Not really going to be the absolute best profit, but I will be happy with a $200 profit by 9 in the morning, right, guys? How can we complain about that? I mean, we have to put into perspective of what I used to do for work, right, which was a mechanical engineer. $200 American is what pretty much an average Canadian will make at an entry-level engineer job, which is kind of what I made, right? That's like 250 a day, right? Works out to be about 25, 35 bucks an hour, right? So I'm about to make what an engineer makes for a full day of work, right? When they're there for 8 hours, which is what I used to do. I'm not making fun of anyone, just to be very clear, okay? I'm just talking about putting into perspective, right? Because we have to gain perspective to be grateful and to also have goals and to just see what's possible out there. So I'm trying to shed off some of my position there. There we go. Some got shed off, right? What I'm doing is shedding off some of my position at points of interest where I feel that the market, not where I feel, but where I see that the market could possibly turn to minimize my risk and exposure in the marketplace, right? This is what you need to do. You can't just wait to unload everything at once. You have to make sure that you are micromanaging these positions very well. So I'm putting another order up at 8.99 there, right? But this time someone actually stacked up a lot, which I don't really like. So I'm right there with 250, which I should probably remove. I'm right there as well, which I should probably remove because it adds more to the wall, right? I'm not playing a big position at all, but I am playing a position that is large enough where people would be concerned about moving it sometimes, especially on a very low volume coin. We're talking about 25 million, where the majority of the volume was much earlier already. So I had I'm only in a 20K position, but we have to be very mindful of how our money added to the market can also impact the coin. Lately, I've been much more conscientious about it, or conscious. What's the word? I finally got a haircut, guys. Looks pretty good, right? Yeah, I like the cut on the side. Yeah, they did a really good job. Really digging it. I went to the mall with my friend, and I went on a little bit of a shopping spree, and he encouraged me to get a haircut. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut finally. I ruined it now. I gotta go out here and there throughout the day. It is Friday as well. I don't plan to work this weekend. Yeah. Yesterday I finished off the day at $1,600. It was a very good day. I'm hoping to do have a pretty good day today as well. Yeah, I'm hoping to do at least 1,000 today. I think that's a very realistic goal. So let's go back to the 10-minute chart, okay? Let's go back to the 10-minute chart and just take a look at how this is faring right now. Yeah, so we're seeing it, just it's about to cross over here, right? Definitely about to cross over. Looks really good in my opinion. Like this is probably one, two, like, this is a hard count, man. Yeah, that's why I'm taking the fib of only this level right there, the 1784. I'm being very, 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 very cautious about my position. There we go. That guy got chipped away already. He got chipped away pretty easy, actually. Wasn't really much at all. Yeah, mine will get chipped away right away too. I'm the next guy in line to get it filled. Notice how in between these times, a few people were trying to sell off at 17,899 there. So it looks pretty good so far. You have to exercise extreme patience, guys. Have to be very, very patient of the market and understand that things don't just shoot up or shoot down. They can rally very hard up. They can break down very hard as well in sharp ways. But sometimes, the majority of times, they're very, very slow times, and you have to exercise extreme patience. That's why the majority of my day, honestly, is all just watching movies while doing TA and things like that. So I'm slowly shedding off my position still. I want you guys to get into the idea. I want to move this camera down a little bit. Uh, I want you guys to get into the idea of what it means to shed off some of your position sizes, right, guys? Um, yeah, so I'm always just reducing my position size, just taking profits slowly here and there, and it's just kind of the nature of the game and how we do it. Never take profit at once. It's disastrous if you're playing bigger positions. You guys will see what I mean if you have never been there, where you're playing a $100,000 position size in a market where it has, for example, $10 million of 24-hour volume. You guys will see what I mean and the hurdles that you get into because they're real. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna market execute all of this, like every single one right here, because I feel that the market is gonna be driven up now. Okay. So I'm actually going to market execute every single one right here because I know it's going to be driven up right away. And here we go, closing my position right there, finishing off this morning, or starting off this morning rather, with a $227 profit. And the reason I closed my position is because I felt that the market was just about to spike up quickly. And me as a scalper, I minimized that risk entirely, right? I got my goal, I got my target. I missed my target by 6 cents. I missed my percentage gain of 1.5% by about 0.3%. But I'm okay with this profit this morning. And that's how we approach it from the mentality of a scalper.